And it's time. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, no? We're supposed to start at 8, but right now it's 8:06, but it's okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Career Talks by Engineer D. Today, we'll be discussing career paths in civil engineering. Before anything else, allow me to introduce myself. I am Dion Greg Reyes. I am known as Engineer D. I am a 28-year-old Filipino civil engineer, content creator, entrepreneur, solar business professional, and financial advisor. Today, July 22, 2021 at 8 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. As mentioned, though, we will be discussing the career paths in civil engineering. By the way, I and our guests are both Filipinos, and this webinar is intended for our Philippine audience. So we'll be using both English and Tagalog in our conversations and presentation today. However, if you are from other countries, you're free to join and watch. To all our audience are watching right now, comment down your locations. So we'll see where you guys are from, and also don't forget to tag your friends who might be missing this live webinar, especially dun sa mga mga nag-aspire to become civil engineers. Just to set expectations, this free webinar will run for a total of an hour or so. We are currently live on the Engineer D Facebook page. Again, before anything else, I would like to thank everyone for the support. No, we just reached 180,000 followers a few days ago. So I did the math. This is already 3 times the capacity of the Philippine Arena. So thank you so much, guys, for the likes, the shares, the comments, and the support, and also attending this the mga live events like my webinar. Again, thank you so much. Ayan. And now let's ask ourselves, why are we here in this free webinar? So you could be doing something else. So I really appreciate that we have watchers right now on this event. So tonight with our guest speaker, we will be answering this question, which field of civil engineering can I explore? So again, it makes you think, diba? If especially if nakita mo yung event na to for the first time, na career paths in civil engineering, o nga, hindi lang pala siya limited talaga in construction. So this question should be answered by the end of the webinar. Which field of civil engineering can I explore? So ayan, before I proceed with the next of our slides, I will introduce muna the current projects of Engineer D, the Project Delta, Project Sigma, Project Tau, and Project Beta. Before that, I'll just check. We have already watchers. You have 98. Ayan, mga gustong matuto about the courses or strands in civil engineering. So again, I'm right now here on your screen is the different projects of Engineer D. So nga ba, what is Project Delta? I'll have this very quick overview lang of all the projects we currently have. Project Delta is a notebook for engineering students. So designed talaga siya sa mga engineering students. This is in partnership with Project Padayon. Thank you so much, Project Padayon, for this partnership. And currently, the notebook na hawak ko, that's 279 pesos for pre-order. And the regular price niya is 299. So get it now for pre-order para makamura kayo. And sa mga lahat na nakapag-reserve na nito, please watch out for our text on what to do next. Kasi good news, the stocks are in the Philippines. We're just arranging some stuff regarding the logistics. Ayan, to pre-order, later I will comment down the link, but that's neon.ly/Project Delta pre-order. Case sensitive siya, so the PDP are all capital letters. To know more about Project Delta, just search for engineering.com/project-delta. Ayan. If you could follow also Project Padayon social media channels, that's Project Padayon on Facebook and projectpadayon.ph on Instagram. At this point naman, the next project of EGAD is the Project Sigma. So right now, this is I think this project is very timely since this is focuses on choosing the right capstone project topics. So since may mga meron tayong mga incoming na mga fourth year engineering students, lalo na mga engineering I know some ng mga civil na magka-capstone project na ngayon. So this is in partnership with University of the East Association of Civil Engineering Students, PICE National University Student Chapter, PICE Central Philippine University Student Chapter. So ayan, this will be a 2-day paid webinar and workshop And ang goal ko dito is tulungan yung mga nahihirapan sa pagpili ng kanilang mga capstone projects, or during my time, no, it is called project study, thesis, etc. So medyo tricky kasi na pagpili ng capstone project topic. So I will be here to help you with that. So there are rates on the upper right side of the screen. 149 pesos for partner rates for UE, NU, and CPU students. And until together with the pre-registration for other schools, at this Saturday na lang ng midnight at 199. And after that, the regular rate will apply at 299 pesos. So meron tayong 3 batches, the morning, afternoon, evening. And I will be your speaker and mentor for these webinars. So based on my experience, and also based on the experience of others din, na nababasa ko, na alam ko, on how help you to get to choose the right capstone project topic. Ayan. Next would be my Project Tao. So spreading financial literacy to Filipinos. So you know me, no? I think I've announced this in my previous webinars that I am a licensed financial advisor at PhilAmLife. So if you need insurance policy, I'm here. So I can definitely help you looking for coverage in accident, critical illness, hospitalization, educational fund, savings, investments, and retirement. So I am a licensed insurance agent from AAA PhilAmLife, rookie financial advisor, candidate leader. I'm already for promotion, and consistent monthly producer. I have there my email address and Telegram accounts for inquiries. Ayan. And also part of my Project Tao would be building my own team, no? So nandito sa screen niyo are my teammates currently coded and those under training. So all of them, I think 7 out of 8 are engineers. Isa lang natatangi dyan. Hulaan nyo na lang sino yung hindi engineer dyan. But if you're open to join us today. I have my email there. If you want to become part of my team as a financial advisor under AAA PhilAmLife, feel free to message me as well. Ayan. So at this point, pupunta na tayo dun sa part na introduce ko ang ating guest speaker. So ayan, with me, of course, the host, if it's not yet obvious, I am the host, and the guest speaker is Engineer Hannah. But before she will have her time to speak, I will first introduce her. So Engineer Hannah is a civil engineer with 5 years of experience in construction management, with hands-on experience with structural painting, waterproofing, and others. So she practiced her specialization and became a project engineer for more than 2 years. She's now a mentor who trains junior engineers in doing project management. Ayan. She is also a huge advocate of clean and energy living. She is the founder of Happy Plants by Hannah. So meron akong plants ni ni Hannah. By the way, Hannah, thank you for that cactus, no. Aside from those affiliations, she's now the co-founder of Engineering Wins PH. On your screens is their website, a community for engineers, students, and those interested in engineering. It's a platform to provide valuable content on engineering and in other related industries. She is a licensed civil engineer, advocate of career development, entrepreneur, content creator, and author. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Engineer Johanna Marie Trespeses, known to many as Engineer Hannah. Take it away, Engineer.
Hello everybody. Yes, first of all, I would like to thank you, Dee, for this opportunity. Talagang before pa lang nag-uusap na kami to have this collaboration din talaga. But yeah, and of course, we would like to thank you guys sa mga supporters natin who is currently watching right now. I do hope that you guys stay safe and dry. 'Di ba kanina napakalakas talaga ng ulan, but yeah, the show must go on. Ika nga nila. And of course, for everybody, let's have some fun and just enjoy our topic for today. Engineer D has been mentioning kanina pa, nung nagchichikahan kami in the background, na this topic has been so close to his heart din kasi he's also a civil engineer, and I've been doing this webinars then with a lot of schools and organizations, pero yeah, I think it's something na to use this platform to be an eye opener not only to our aspiring engineers but also dun sa kasama natin sa construction industry. Okay, so I think everybody can see my screen na. Ayan. So again, guys, thank you. And our objective for tonight's webinar is, of course, for the participants. which is kayo yun, to have a clear understanding or definition of importance of choosing the right career path. That is why later on we're going to enumerate the different career paths that we can choose between, diba, ones that we want to become a successful engineer. Now, let me first introduce myself. Again, thank you for that wonderful introduction. But yeah, guys, I'm Engineer Hannah. I'm Johanna Marita Speses, and I graduated from Rizal Technological University around 2017. I am a project manager, a safety officer, and I'm an advocate to clean and green living. I'm also an entrepreneur, and yeah, I am one of the founders of Engineering Wins PH, and we created that platform to be able to help our aspiring engineers in starting their careers the right way. So I've been focusing most of my time to promote career development talaga kasi I really know that this is something that every engineer must have. Okay? Now, enough about me, guys. Ayan, I want to know, guys, feel free to comment it down. Why did you take civil engineering? Okay? Every time I get to do a webinar like this, I always ask my participants, and I really love to hear these different stories na they wanted to become an engineer because they wanted to become successful. Meron naman akong narinig dahil it is what their parents na ginusto para sa kanila, 'di ba? Meron namang iba yung sagot na budol daw kasi malaki yung sahod, 'di ba yung mga ganung sagot? And I even heard dahil daw mahaba yung pila sa ibang course, civil engineering yung bagsak niya. Yeah. Now my story, it's the reason why I chose civil engineering, it's because parang wala akong choice. Ever since I was young, I've been exposed into the construction industry kasi meron kaming family-owned firm. But dahil panganay ako, ayan, shout out sa mga panganay dyan, I think parang it has something na parang napamahal na lang ako. I'm not good with math, nor I'm not good with drawings, but civil engineering, I had a huge struggle during my college years. But yeah, look where I am right now. So I really encourage everybody na parang if you're someone who really wants to become an engineer in the future, as long as gusto mo talaga, you will eventually pick it. So, hintayin ko guys yung mga sagot niya. Ayan. Now, let us define first what civil engineering is. Okay, now civil engineering, it is the work of designing, building, and repairing large public structures such as roads, bridges, water systems, and airports. Now, that is from Cambridge 2005. Now, usually kasi, as I've mentioned earlier, we have our own story to tell on why we chose civil engineering. And in the long run, ang pinakagusto talaga natin is to have those initials. Ano bang initials na yun? Which is the ENGR. Diba? Now, what's great about being an engineer is that you not only that you are given the chance to solve problems, but you are actually given a chance to have an impact or significance into the society. Diba? It gives you job security, yes, and the chance to meet other skillful and talented people. Alam niyo ba guys, here kasi in the engineering industry, the whole construction industry, you are going to meet a lot of people, and these people have their own advocates, 'di ba? They have their own passions. But yeah, engineering is a really beautiful thing. That is why I really commend you guys. Yan, yung mga aspiring engineers natin kasi engineering it's not for everybody. But yeah, it's something that in the long run will be worth it in the end. Okay? Now, civil engineers are changing the world, okay? They dream up to be creative, practical solutions that in everyday lives and in the communities which we live. Napansin niyo ba guys, di ba nung pandemic, it was around last year, March, tapos nagkaroon tayo ng quarantine, but it was the engineering industry that was not put on hold. 'Di ba? Parang for a short amount of time, hindi talaga pwedeng matitibag yung engineering industry or the whole community natin. That is why we need to work smart and keep on inspiring people to invent, design, and build things that matter. So I'm encouraging everybody to just release their full potential, 'di ba? And to really know what was it like to become an engineer. Now, I want you guys to comment down and I want you to picture. When you picture an engineer, ano ba yung unang nasa isip niyo? How would you describe it? 'Di ba? So usually, kahit nga mag-search tayo sa Google, ano yung napansin nyo? A civil engineer looks like someone na naka-hard hat, may tinitingnang plano, nasa construction site. 'Di ba? Usually, ito yung pinaka what we typically see as an engineer. And there's this myth na parang nasa site lang palagi yung engineer. But did you know, guys, that the civil engineering industry had a wide range of job opportunities to offer for you? Now, there are different specializations that we will discuss today one by one. And let's start up with geotechnical engineering. Ayan. So, geotechnical engineering, this is the study of the behavior of the soils under influence of loading forces and soil-water interaction. So, in short, anything that has something to do with soil, ito na yun. It is the study between that. So, lahat ng forces, lahat ng load bearings, lahat ng structures that will be put into soil, kung ano yung pagtatayuan ng soil, this is where geotechnical engineers come in. So, designing of foundations, retaining walls, earth dams, clay liners, and so much more. Pero engineer Hannah, yan lang ba yung geotechnical engineering? No, because geotechnical engineering is also a set of activities and just a part of a team that is involved in a bigger picture. So as you can see here, we have a picture right here. Geotechnical yung gitna. But as we roam around the different phases or yung iba pang career paths, let's say for example here, earthquake engineering, madadaanan mo siya because you are going to encounter seismic, geotechnic, and ground motions. 'Di ba? In hydraulic engineering, since gagawa ka ng mga dams, you're going to create earth dams, 'di ba? Kukuha ka ng groundwater drainage and marine geotechnics, even transportation engineering kasi magta-tunneling ka, you're going to construct all of your roads. So napakalawak niya. The final design of any project reflects a collaboration of this profession. So napakarami niya. Okay? Now, did you know guys that there are several foundation related problems? So uh, alam naman natin that the Leaning Tower of Pisa, it is one of the world's greatest wonders, 'di ba? Kumbaga parang naging iconic place na siya. But this was prompted or nagsimula siya because it tilted for about 2.5, ayan, 2.5, correct me if I'm wrong guys, degrees. Kasi little did they know that yung earth niya or underneath the face, it has a sandy silt clay. So kumbaga, nagulat sila nung time nung nagkakaroon na ng pagtitilt. And that is why we have to research on these things kung paano natin gagawin yung isang building into the soil. Now, gusto din natin maiwasan yung mga bagay nito kaya napaka-importante ng isang geotechnical engineer, yung mga retaining wall failures, excavation failures, even settlements and slope stability failures. Now, usually, ito yung madalas na ginagawa ng mga geotechnical engineers, di ba? They prepare and inspect projects that involve drilling and exploration. Usually, sila din yung mga nakabantay sa site when they're already doing their initial measurements, di ba? Locations. They also do records for accuracy of surveying notes, data, notes, and sketches. So, madalas, nasa labas, di ba? Yung mga geotechnical engineers natin. So it has something to do with all the soil testing then. They monitor all of those things. And also they do things and researches din sa lab nila. Okay? Now, all construction projects, we all know, takes place in or on the ground. Ayan. So it is easy to say that geotechnical engineering plays a vital or crucial role in every engineering project. So the first thing, 'di ba, or any kahit kayo guys, 'di ba, pag bibili kayo ng bahay nyo, the first thing that you do is to do a site inspection and inspect yung quality ng soil, 'di ba, the surroundings with it, yung subsurface, and this will depend na sa mga susunod. Let's say, for example, si structural engineer, papasok na, 'di ba? So, I can really say that geotechnical engineers are really important as also. Now, if you want to start or pursue your careers in geotechnical engineering, ito na guys, you can take a screenshot of this. These are just some or few of the companies here in the Philippines that cater geotechnical engineering services. So might check it out. And a lot of them have been doing this for more than years, and maybe you can start your career there as well. Now, proceeding with our second career path, we have the structural engineers. Now, usually when it comes to structural engineering kasi, this is what we call the bones and muscles that create the form and shape of a man-made structure. So structural engineers, these are also understand and calculate the stability, strength, rigidity, and earthquake, yes, suspectability of built structures for buildings or even non-building structures. Now, if you want, okay, I'm not saying na, ito na guys, this is for me, di ba? If you want to pursue structural engineering, you must have a great background with your design subjects like steel design, RCD, and even foundation as well. And you must be also proficient in using engineering softwares like AutoCAD, STAAD, and ETABS. Alam niyo ba guys, napakadali na maging, hindi naman napakadali, but your work will be easier because we already have these softwares that in just one click, 'di ba? You just input your floor plans there and then sila na yung nagka-calculate. But 'di ba pag nasa school tayo, medyo mahirap pa because we still need to have a great understanding or yung pundasyon din natin, like for the properties and everything, we need to have a solid structure with that also as well. Now, usually, ang napapansin din natin, structural engineers also work as consultants to architects. Diba? There's this saying that an architect's dream is the civil engineer's nightmare, diba? Because this is what the structural engineers do their job. Kumbaga, even for different aesthetics, yung kakaiba yung mga itsura, diba? They're also responsible for the designing and the sole for all structural engineering in relation to the built environment. So anything that has something to do with its bones, backbones, diba? And what are the different types of framings or yung tubular systems na gagawin natin sa kanila, structural engineers yung gumagawa nun. Now, you are also going to encounter a lot of phases, let's say subheads with structural engineering. If you want to focus, gusto mo lang mag-focus into earthquake engineering, this is an interdisciplinary branch of structural engineering that designs and analyzes, pero nakafocus siya sa earthquakes. How to make these buildings earthquake resistance. And mind as well, guys, di ba mapapansin natin na number 1 dito yung Japan. And the good thing about it is that the Philippines has been adopting na rin a lot of technologies nila into di ba, into some of our structures right here. Kaya minsan mapapansin natin na that is why kailangan marami pa rin talagang structural engineers kasi di ba, we are looking for the big one na mangyari. We also have here another sub-interdisciplinary of structural engineers, which is the facade engineering. Now, this is where aesthetics comes in. Yung mga kakaiba talaga yung itsura ng mga structures and buildings in order to be as effective and as walang magkaroon ng structural issues. Kailangan this can be your passion too with it. Now, here are some of the companies that you can start up your career. Ayan, I see a lot of common names here. So yeah, these are just some of the companies, but majority if a big company is a developer or a contractor, meron talagang structural engineer. And might as well na mapapansin din natin na when we create houses or even buildings, pagdadaan tayo kay building permit sa mga municipalities natin, they have to really talk to a structural engineer. Now, third on our list, ayan, we also have water resource engineers. Now, we all know that water is one of our most plentiful resource, 'di ba? Alam naman natin Philippines is within the perimeter of different oceans and seas. That is why it is also important if you are interested water resource engineering, it's the study and management of equipment, facilities, and techniques that are used to manage and preserve life's most plentiful resource. So additional to here, you are also going to encounter irrigation systems, waste disposal, and also canal developments. Now, in here, you are also going to oversee a lot of services and research on behalf of the company that you will be working with. And also, you will be doing a lot of calculations and recommending different models on how you are going to preserve that. Now, in here kasi, engineers, if you are someone that would like to pursue water resource engineering, kailangan you have this specific technical knowledge and alam mo yung mga current parameters, how to design a hydraulic model, 'di ba? So kakaibang field siya. They are also uh, collaborate with other engineers and also do comprehensive reports, 'di ba? And they are highly efficient and in here they must also recognize kung ano ba yung pwedeng possible water resource issues. Now, in here, 'di ba, meron tayong three subheadings with water resource management. We have to manage, 'di ba? We also have to manage the supply, the excess, and of course, environmental restoration. And then below it, andito na yung mga different interdisciplinaries that you will be working with. So if you see yourself as someone who is really passionate of really taking care of Mother Earth and to preserve water, 'di ba? Then this can be the career path that you can take. Yan. So in here in the Philippines, this is just some of the issues that we've been struggling with. Let's say we have the Angat Reservoir, 'di ba? We also have to control, especially ngayon, 'di ba, tag-ulan, flood controls. We are also looking for how to provide irrigation systems sa mga farmlands natin in Bulacan and Pampanga. And ito, especially pag summer, 'di ba, nagkakaroon tayo ng water interruptions. How are we going to supply 15 million na guys yung population natin here in Metro Manila? But another thing that you may encounter if you want to become a water resource engineer is that you get to work with hydroelectric power plants. So, 'di ba ngayon, we keep on looking for alternative ways, 'di ba? We have solar panels, you also have wind power, and in here you are going to collaborate with hydroelectric power. And ang maganda kasi guys, since we are surrounded with water resources, 'di ba? We have a lot of power plants here in the Philippines. So we have in Lanao del Sur, Ilocos Norte, Benguet, and Mindoro. Yan. So here are just some, di ba? Some of the companies that you get to work with. It can be with the government or it can be also with a private company. But yeah, these are just some of the industries. Kasi usually ang akala ng iba, Manila Water lang, Maynilad lang. But you can also work with talaga private companies as well. Now, fourth on our list, we have transportation engineers. Now, transportation engineers, this is a branch of civil engineering that is involved with planning, designing, operating, basta everything that has something to do with urban planning. So we apply here different technologies and scientific principles on how we are going to improve the lives of those who are within the city. So we create more railways, and waterways, 'di ba? Now, the main goal here ng isang transportation engineer is to finish a project within on time and within budget. So they also keep track of the different phases. Let's say, for example, highways and designs, traffic controls, bridges, lighting and operation of transportation facilities. So usually, mga ano din, public transport natin, even the private ones, basta anything that has something to do with transportation, pasok yun dito. Now, the transportation engineering can be a dynamic and exciting place of work for you. So, for example, if you are someone that you crave for doing problem solving, diba, directing operations, diba, and be a leader for subcontractors, then this can be your career path. And ang maganda din kasi, if you become a transport engineer, you don't stay stuck in one career path. Pwede ka maging environmental planner, pwede ka maging airport engineer, urban planner. So these are just some of the companies, 'di ba, that you will get to work. Ayan. Other ano pa pala? Ayan. You will also get to manage, 'di ba, proper maintenance in roadways. Ngayon guys, if you live here in the Metro Manila, napaka-traffic. That is why we need to have more engineers. 'Di ba? Hindi natin kailangan ng maraming kalsada. We need more engineers that will create better plans to minimize talaga the traffic and congestion, 'di ba? Also prevent transportation accidents, 'di ba? Create appropriate pavement on the right materials para sa mga highways and the different types of constructions. We also have here even hanggang sa pedestrian lanes. Alam niyo ba guys, um, if you've been in EDSA, I really admire na yung parang bagong system kasi parang ginaya natin siya sa ibang bansa na bus, tapos yung mga private bike lane, tapos pedestrian. And I think that is a great way kasi talagang we are prioritizing everybody here. So kumbaga, we need to develop more plans like that to be able to minimize yung congestion and traffic, not only here in Metro Manila, but also in the different cities as well. Now, here are just some, ayan, as I've been mentioning kanina, we have MRT, DPWH, LRT, and different also private companies that are focusing and developing urban planning. So these are just some of the companies that you can start up your career with also. And last but not the least, ayan, hinuli ko talaga yung talagang number one na iniisip ng isang tao when you think of a civil engineer, which is the construction engineers. So construction engineers, these are in charge of utilization of knowledge in engineering for construction project management, agenda and timetable and risk anticipation. So in here, you also get to work with a lot of people and parang dito, ikaw na yung parang project manager. I personally, this is my career path that I chose because I got to work with a lot of people. I manage people. Diba? I work best that way. And here are just some of the things that if mapansin mo, isa sa mga strengths mo, then maybe you can take this career path. So if you have good computer skills, napaka-importante to for a construction engineer because you get to work with a lot of drafting softwares like AutoCAD and create variety of blueprints, di ba? You also get to have a background with using programming tools katulad ng in developing and executing plans and also different softwares na makakatulong sa iyo for project management. Nandito we have here the MS project that has a Gantt chart, di ba? You also have to know that kasi dito pasok na yung mga scheduling, budgeting, ayan. You also have to work well with your communication skills, not only written but also verbal communication. So usually kasi what happens is that the construction engineer becomes a middleman between you, your contractors, diba, your workers, your owners, and the ones that you get to work with. So not only that is that nasa site ka, but you also have this office setting. So you must be able to also communicate plans well and effectively to all the team members with clear instruction for all projects. Napaka-importante ng communication skills because being able to express your ideas, di ba, your suggestions to your colleagues, di ba, mga members of your team. Yeah. And we also have here project management. Ito talaga yung tandem ng mga construction um, construction engineers is that because this is a combination of techniques and procedures and people and systems focus on one thing to have progress and to be able to start and finish and turn over the project the right way. So basically, nandito na lahat ng planning, organizing, monitoring, controlling, and managing resources. So what I mean by resources is that we have our time, di ba? Our manpower, the scope na gagawin natin, di ba? And of course, yung cost, which is the budget nyo. So you're going to be working with a lot of those things. And yeah, these are just some of the industries. I also see a lot of big names here. Big contractors have been talagang mga matagal na. So we have Monocrete, Megaworld, MDC, EEI, DMCI. Yeah. So these are just some of the companies that you can start your career with. Now, if you're going to ask me, Engineer Hannah, how do I choose between those five things? Now, I always say this to everybody that when you choose a career path, it has to be in line with your qualities, skill set, and interests. So, kumbaga, I'm not suggesting, guys, let's go to construction management, 'di ba? Kasi madali lang, madaling makahanap ng trabaho. Or guys, let's take water resource engineering kasi let's save Mother Earth. No, so you have to decide that on your own. And being able to do that, you need to list all of your skills and of course, kung ano ba yung interest nyo. So when you choose a career, choose one that suits your passion and has joy when you are doing it. So I'm really happy that I get to choose a career path wherein I get to express all of my strengths. I meet a lot of amazing people. I get to turn over big projects, small projects, and that joy and the end, yung kumbaga, being able to turn over and be a part of something big, diba? That really amazes me. So doing all of these things will make it easier for you to plan your future and of course achieve your goals. So again, guys, we still have a lot of career paths to really choose from, but I think this five will really sum it all up. So kung pipili kayo ng career path, it's something na talagang gustong-gusto niyo siyang gawin. Ayan. So before I end my presentation, let me just share ayan, where you guys can reach me if you guys have more questions. I have a Facebook page, guys. Ayan, bagong-bago pa lang. It's Engineer Hannah. I do engineering career, construction, and work-life balance. So I have a Facebook account, a TikTok. Yes, guys, tumi-TikTok na tayo. And also an Instagram account. So if you would like also to invite me for different speaking engagements and collaborations, that's my email address, guys, engineerhannah@gmail.com. So let me just also take this opportunity, guys, since I'm in line with the construction and as much as possible, I want to help everybody who also wants to pursue this career. I have different trainings and webinars on this is on August 2 na, guys. We're going to have modern waterproofing techniques. So napaka-timely, tag-ulan. If you want to know more about the different waterproofing techniques, practices, and their performance, then we have our registration there. We also have batch 3. Ayan. So finishing the work, this is a 2 days interactive workshop webinar series wherein we're going to talk about the different finishing works. We have painting works, styling works, marble installation, wall finishes, ceiling, and roof. So it's typically for someone if, di ba ngayon nga, wala tayong mga OJT, you will have an overview of the different processes for this. So that is happening, guys, on August 5 naman and 6. So we have our registration there as well. So again, guys, I also like to plug ayan, our Facebook page, Engineering Wins PH. If you are an engineer, engineering student, or an architect, just anybody who is interested to know more about the construction and engineering field, we post valuable content here about career planning and developing your skills. So that's our Facebook page, and we also have a website. And also, if you also would like to be invited, yan, we do exclusive webinars and collaborations we've done with RTU. We've also done with Mapua, Xavier University, CCP, PIP. So napakarami na tayong mga schools na na-collaborate. So if you want to collaborate with us, feel free to email us at admin@engineeringwinsph.com. And konting-konti na lang guys, we have a Facebook Live every Saturday guys. Tuloy-tuloy yon, we post different trainings, productivity tips, ace the exams, how to gain confidence. Basta we are focusing more on developing your soft skills. So feel free to just check out our video tab. And yeah, konting-konti na lang yan. We are giving away free, yes guys, free resume templates for engineers. So just go to bit.ly/EWPH resume. If you're someone who is currently looking for a job and you want to check out our free resume templates, meron tayo for engineering students, meron tayo para sa wala talagang experience, and meron din tayo for engineers. So just go to that link. And last but not the least, we already announced this, the Get Hired 30 Days Challenge. So if you want to be guided for 30 days on how to land on your dream job, just go to that link right there. And we are closing our registrations on July 26 na. Ayan. I think napakabilis ng presentation ko. I have so much to say and discuss, but yeah, I want to end this training or webinar with this saying from Winston Churchill, which is, we shape our buildings, and afterwards, it's our buildings that shape us. So I'm rooting for you guys, our aspiring engineers. And yeah, let's bring back, ayan, Engineer D, for some of our Q&A questions. Feel free to comment it down. Ayan. Thank you, guys.
Ayan, thank you, Engineer Hannah, for that presentation. But before, no, tayo mag-proceed sa Q&A, I would just like to share yung grabe yung insights with
Wow.
na-present mo sa amin ng mga fields of sectors of civil engineering. I wish lang nung nag-graduate ako, meron akong ganitong klaseng
Yes.
webinar, di ba? Kasi
Yes.
default kasi talaga, like sa amin, sa batch namin, I think 90% to 95% all went directly to construction without even considering or batting an eye with other sectors, like for example, water resources, transportation, kasi default talaga, no, na construction yung pupuntahan nating mga careers. So with me, I'm a victim of that as well. So right after the board exam, nag-construction, but discovered that it's not really for me. So ayan, I think kanina, no, we peaked at 130 something sa ating live stream. Right now, we're at 115. And kanina may nabasa ko, no, in relation dun sa mga questions mo na binato on the screen. Kung ano ba yung
Yes.
reason na sila anong reason bakit sila civil engineering. So we've had received some typical feedbacks na pinilit lang, bagay daw ka sa kanya mag-civil, ganyan.
Mga
But
na-scam, di ba?
yes, mga parang sabi, ang taas ng sahod ng mga civil, you should go for being a civil engineer. So ayan, no, at this point probably, Hannah, I have just a few questions, no, in relation dun sa pinresent mo sa ating live webinar. Para sa mga nanonood ngayon ng civil engineering students who are watching, ano ba sa tingin mo yung next big step for them to choose the career path under civil engineering?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that question. Well, parang ano lang, no? Miss Universe lang. Yeah. So, I I hope that you would also agree. Kasi parang with schools kasi, they keep on focusing on developing yung technical skills like natin. Like we have the AutoCAD, di ba? In-expose na sa atin agad. But no one really teaches us that much about how to land your dream job, 'di ba? Paano mo hahanapin yung tamang career path for you? How are you going to start, 'di ba? Where do I start, 'di ba? Yung mga soft skills na just as important with the technical skills. So, we've been focusing on that on our Facebook page, and na-question na rin yan to me a lot of times, and I always keep on saying na self-assessment muna talaga. The next step is for you to really understand yourself. Kasi hindi ko pwedeng sabihin, or even engineer hindi niya pwedeng sabihin na, guys, dito tayo, sa solar tayo, di ba? Or, kumbaga, we have different interests, we have different skills, and different weaknesses as well. But being able to understand and really maximize and release, 'di ba, yung full potential natin, we have to assess ourselves first. Alam mo, ang cliche kasi we are civil engineers and we create plans, 'di ba, for other people, mga bahay nila, 'di ba? But we don't have career plans for ourselves. So napakaswerte niyo guys kasi even ako parang siguro kung nung time ko merong nagtuturo sa amin nito, mas madali yung buhay, 'di ba? So we keep on really promoting this stuff kasi it's something that each engineer must have. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, kailangan mauna mo na talaga yung self-assessment. Get to know yourself first and then everything else will follow as well.
Ayan, really like what you said dun sa part na yung we make plans for others but we don't make career plans for ourselves. So sobrang parang napaisip din ako, di ba? Na sa civil engineer, ganun nga nangyayari. And also, to add to that, I think, Hannah, no, after introspection or career parang self-assessment, probably if you want to explore, for example, right now, you're in the field of construction and you want to explore in the design or structural, probably ayun invest siguro in knowledge, training and
Yes.
skills, 'di ba? So that's why we have engineering with PH for that, no? To expand your skills other than the technical. Of course, the soft skills nandiyan na yan. So probably next question, in relation din dun sa sinabi ko, would you recommend going for postgraduate studies sa ating mga future civil engineers dito?
It's really parang case to case scenario. So depende pa rin talaga sa tao kasi it has its pros and cons din. So when you get to continue, 'di ba? If you really want to pursue masters or doctorate, parang yung iba kasi mina-maximize na nila habang fresh pa yung memory, 'di ba? Yung habang nasa study phase pa sila, yung nasa momentum pa sila. If you
Yes.
want to pursue it, tuloy mo. But if it's something na not on your mind, 'di ba? Why not take the board exam first or go find a work as well kasi it's something na yung doctorate or even the master's degree talagang meron siyang pros like mas mataas talaga yung sahod mo, 'di ba? When you graduate with that, you are given bigger job opportunities as well. Maraming magbubukas na door sa'yo. And also, you will get to meet a lot of game changers din. Kasi mapapansin mo, those people that are graduated, mga masters, di ba, mga doctorates natin, these are usually talagang having a big impact talaga into the engineering industry, making big ano talaga, ang daming ano eh. Di ba? Kaya
Yung mga
nakakatuwa.
notable, na mga notable
Yes, mga ano
engineers.
talaga. And I really also think that if you also want to be in the academe, if you want to pursue
Yeah.
that career path, go ahead and do master. So if it's with the suggestion, it can be a yes, it can be a no, but it still then depends on the person. Yeah.
I really like what you said about this academe, no? Kasi I think right now, all aspiring na maging professors or teachers, I think they're required na to have their
Yes.
master's degrees and take it further, no, by having PhDs. So ayan, next probably the last question, no, before mag-end tayo na around 9 p.m. So ano na bang masasabi mo regarding mga career shifters naman? So what tip would you give them if you don't want to pursue civil engineering anymore?
Yeah. Kumbaga, don't take this the wrong way, ah. I really admire them. Kumbaga, it's like a big leap of faith. Kasi they decided na, alam nila eh, na parang ayoko na mag-civil engineer and I want to pursue a different career. It can be your passion, di ba? Yung mga passion projects nyo. It can be your talent. And I really admire these people kasi it takes a lot of gut. Di ba? There's this thing na parang when you give up engineering, parang mahina ka na, 'di ba? Parang bobo ka na, 'di ba? It's like that. And we all know that engineering it's not for everybody. 'Di ba? Mapapansin natin pag first
Yes.
year, ang daming section, 'di ba? 4, 5. Pero pagdating ng fifth year, isa na lang. So it's something that I really commend and I also encourage people na kung hindi mo talaga gusto, take into account, reflect on yourself, 'di ba? Kasi I don't want everybody or kayo, if you're watching, you're having to doubt yourself, why are you doing it in the first place? 'Di ba? Alamin mo muna to who are you doing this for? Para sa family mo ba? Para sa sarili mo ba? So, if that's the case that you shifted careers, I also support you with that. I have a lot of friends who are engineers na nag-shift na rin ng careers and I really admire them kasi ginagawa na talaga nila kung ano yung gusto nila, 'di ba?
Correct.
So it's
Mm.
something that is really commendable as well and I don't want for other people to think na ano na sila na parang sayang, 'di ba? Sayang naman yung pinag-aralan mo, 'di ba? Bakit gano'n, 'di ba? I don't want for them to think it that way, but let's inspire and admire them kasi it's the same thing as parang big jump talaga to them. Yan.
Ayan. So, ang gusto kong, I like to highlight yung sinabi mo na engineering is not for everyone. I think I've also created a post regarding that. Number two, yung about sa, okay, I think I lost it na. But about, yung na-highlight mo about the it's not for everyone. That's really stuck to me kasi that's also what happened to me. No, since right now, I'm no longer practicing civil engineering na course, but of course, the engineering side is still there. So I'm a living testimony actually na it's okay,
Yes.
that's fine. It's fine if you want to Ayun na, alala ko na. Yung you mentioned about go back to your why. Why are you doing this in the first place, di ba? So very important sa akin 'yon. So for further reading, no, yung kay Simon Sinek na book, The Start with Why, would recommend that if you have a copy, you should read that, no. So yun, overall I think very insightful and very productive ng ating talk ngayon ni Engineer Hannah, no, na paisip rin yung ating mga audience na right now nasa 117 pa na nanonood pa. I hope they're having dinner or nagka-dinner na sila. So at this point, I'm sharing this certificate of recognition. Engineering awards this certificate to Engineer Joanna Marie Trespeses for serving as guest speaker on the special career talks by Engineering D called Career Paths in Civil Engineering on July 22, 2021 at 8 p.m. streamed live over the Engineering D Facebook page with more than 180,000 followers composed mostly of young engineers. Ayan. Thank you so much, Hannah, for being here, no? Ayan, in relation to our Project Beta, no, I'm proud to say that Engineer Hannah is part of this Project Beta Cycle 2. This is Outsmart the Board Exam Book Relay. So nakita natin yung Cycle 1, no? The mechanics of this is that I will be showing the final mechanics probably by this weekend. And if you are the chosen winner, you will be having a copy of the Outsmart the Board Exam, but borrowed copy lang siya, no? And it will be passed on to other nung kukuha ng mga board exam. So hopefully this will help, especially those na magre-review ng kanilang mga board exams for this year, no? Kasi I think naka-inline na, naka-fix na yung mga PRC schedules na board exams this year. Ayan. At this point, we're now done just in time at 9 p.m. I will leave this webinar with a saying, an investment in interest always pays the best interest. Again, an investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Engineer Hannah, and see you in our next webinar.
Stay safe and dry, engineers. Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
guys.